What it do? I woke up on a sick one this morning, guys. It's like 5:10 in the morning. Good thing I had this coffee pre-made, because if it wasn't, I'd be cooked.
Knew what's concern when I finally got that bag. Knew what's concern one day I was gonna get mine. If someone tries to take mine, I'm reaching for my waistline. I was never scared when I jumped up off that porch. I was never scared when they tried to kick my door.
Yeah, that's all I do. Made for locks. Aloe spray. Get these ones extra wet on the front. Gotta make sure my locks are hydrated. I don't want them getting all dried out. That's why I also don't use hair dye this time around. I used to do hair dye in my locks. Let's work it in a little bit. And we still good. We still good. All right, chat. So I do not let my car warm up. What I do is I wait for this ready light to turn on, and that means my car is ready to go. And I give my car enough time to defrost my mirrors and my windshield. You do not need to have your car sitting out for 15, 10 minutes, even 5 minutes. All you got to do is make sure you drive your car nice and slow. Not slow, but, don't freaking gas it first thing in the morning. Just, work it in, warm it up that way by just driving it easy. All right, chat, we just made it to Lake Poway. We're about to try to get on some trout right now, so stay tuned. We're about to go live. I lost audio for a second there, so just bought my permit. Let's get to it. Let's try to catch some trout. Right now we're doing the lovely little trout magnet. These things cast far, even though they're only a 64th of an ounce. I got me some 3-pound fluorocarbon leader with an 8-pound braid. By the way, I'm not sponsored by no damn O'Reilly's. I am a worker there. I've seen a fisherman who's actually sponsored by O'Reilly's. It's kind of funny. So maybe I should flex like I am. Trying to get on some trout before work. Ooh. That one was a trash one. Any luck today? Nah? Yep, me neither. I've been here for like an hour. Yeah. Honestly, I got skunked here like 4 times already. I got skunked here. Like, I didn't catch anything 4 times in a row. This is probably my 5th time coming here. Yeah. Today might be the day. Gotta throw some power bait at these fools. Carolina rig. I'm trying to get my fishing license so I could go to different lakes. I did get checked by the game warden this morning. What's up, Kylie? Got checked by the game warden this morning. It was hilarious because I caught it on live. Ruin a fishing trip in 1 sentence. Any luck today by the game warden? Ooh. Almost hit that bird. The bird is the word. You guys, trout are so much more harder than people make it seem. Like, it is. They are picky. They are very line sensitive. I mean, line shy. They have good vision. It's a whole bunch of shit. When you see these people catching trout back to back to back to back, best believe they are on their purpose. Gotta switch it up, guys. Let's add some scent to it. Some BS. Gulp Alive Minnow. Can't see a single trout here. Shout out Mr. Eastside. Love his channel. Shout out to Slingin' Lures. I love his channel on YouTube. If y'all want to go check him out, there's some other content creators in San Diego that I really rock with, their fishing channels. Give a lot of good tips and advice. And there's another guy called Rodney, I think. But he hasn't posted in a while. I think it's because he's got family and stuff going on. It's getting hot out here. Alright, that's enough trout magnet for the day. We are going to go with... I don't need to cut my line. Here's a tip, guys. So you got your trout magnet weight and the jig head. Just slip the trout magnet off. And you got the bare hook. We'll find you later. I'm gonna use a rat tail on the trout magnet. 64th of an ounce weight. And that should get them real good. We're gonna give it a little spray. Thank you for liking my live, Maria. Definition of never give up, because I've gotten skunked here like 5 times. This is like my 5th time here. Not even a bite. Freaking trout are picky over here, man. Makes me want to fish off the boat dock. Supposedly they put 1,500 more pounds of freaking trout in here, but it ain't looking like it. Usually what happens is people just overfish it. Like, it's just too many people trying to freaking come when they stock, and it's just like, can't ruin it. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. Follow me on YouTube. Into Fishing 619. The letter N, the number 2, Fishing 619. On YouTube. This is 1/16. White rooster tail with the silver blade by Yakima. So far, I think this one's my favorite. Got the most bites. Oh, shit. And that shit bombs. Bomb diggity. I like the 1/16 of an ounce one because it does a good job floating. Doesn't sink to the bottom all fast and get me all snagged up. I could kind of like pause and jig it a little bit. Seems to me that everyone's getting skunked right now. I believe, and someone else believes, it's because it's too overly fished here. Sometimes I just have fun casting. It's not very fun when you got a ultra light lure. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. If y'all are wondering what my rod setup is, I got a Ugly Stick GX2 with the Sharky 3 spinning reel. This is the 3000 one. And I got 8-pound fluorocarbon. 8-pound braid by Power Pro with a 3-pound leader. Fluorocarbon FC Sniper. That's I don't know the ounces of that egg weight, but pretty small, a little bead, and then a swivel I'm about to tie on with a Palomar. If you didn't know why the bead is so important when it comes to Carolina rigs, is to prevent this weight from damaging your knot. That's the only reason. It's not to make sounds. I'm sure it could make a sound, but that's not its purpose. Then you want to tie a leader on there. I'm not going to use a Palomar for that leader because it won't let me. So I'm just going to tie on the good old clinch knot, which is called the fisherman's knot. Probably one of the first knots most of y'all have learned. I'm going to be off the floor probably, let's estimate it here. How far you want to be off the floor, because this is going to float behind your weight. So I want to probably float off the ground, like say that high. There's the rig. Little tiny hook at the end. You want this hook at the end to be small, or else your power bait won't float. Welcome in, Michael. I'll let you guys know which power bait I'm using. To harden this up, what I like to do is first off have some fresh power bait. Don't use that old stuff that's been sitting in the sun for decades until you finally decided to pick it up. What I like to do is give it a little dip. That's all you need. And then just kind of smooth it out a bit. If you guys are wondering, this is not to mimic fish. Power dough is not meant to mimic fish. What it's meant to mimic is the baits that they're used to being fed at the farms. So they see it and they're like, oh, I'm used to that. And then they grab it and then they're cooked. Glitter. Turbo dough. Good thing to do is test to see if your thing actually floats. Make sure it's floating, which it is. The lighter the treble hook, the better. So when y'all get to Walmart or whatever you guys buy your stuff at, get the lightest treble hook possible. Man, that thing is out of there, guys. No joke. So like, really slow retrieval here. You just kind of want to make it kind of pause and just kind of glide across wherever you're fishing. By the way, a lot of people think you got to set hooks all crazy when it comes to trout. If you feel them nibbling, give them time actually. Let them commit to it. Sometimes they spit the food out, and they come back to it, and they spit it out, and then they come back to it. And if you guys aren't giving it time to commit to your bait, and then like a lot of people set the hook all crazy and stuff, it's like it's supposed to be a really light set, if anything. Like, I'm not saying go baby status, just don't try to send it to the moon. These aren't bass. You can easily pull them. Sometimes they have a problem committing, so you can easily pull the hook out of their mouth if you set it too hard. Supposedly this egg sinker's round edges are supposed to help it not get snagged, but I beg to differ. It always gets snagged. They supposedly stocked 1,500 pounds on Thursday. It's Tuesday and they were closed on Monday, so 4 days since the stock, and it is trash water. A guy said he tried to come here on Friday and they were shoulder to shoulder. Once again, it's like, y'all be doing too much. I'm just kidding. We are fish fiends. Stop spending money with Lake Highway if they don't stop playing with me. Got the nerves to be talking about, do you got your permits? Like, boy, there ain't no damn fish in here, no way. Who's a lucky person in the chat to witness me catch one? Who's gonna be the lucky viewer? Nice little snag here. Fish on. Oh, come on. That was definitely a fish. Dang, guys. So far, Power Dough is winning. That was a bite full of show. You notice that last bite was during a pause. If you guys stood to this point, thanks for watching. Peace. All right, you guys, I'm at Carl's Jr. for breakfast. I got less than 10 minutes to eat, so I'm gonna get to it. I just wanna show you it real quick. Nice and hot coffee. Got the good old-fashioned French toast sticks, oh yeah. And some hash browns. Still at work, just had my lunch break. Still got more time, gonna be hanging out in the whip. Probably watching some videos. All right, chat, I'm all showered up after work. Got back home, I did a little overtime, not on purpose. Somebody wanted me to work on their car, and me only, so I was doing that. And now, gotta go to my girl's house, pack real quick, pack my work clothes for tomorrow. Got a Holy O'Reilly shirt, because it has holes in it from battery acid. And then a black tank top to go underneath, so you don't notice the holes as much. All right, shirt, tank top, pants, shoes, work shoes. Just put those like that. I'm gonna put a clean hand towel out because we've been using the same one for a minute in my bathroom. Switch out the clean one for the old one. Get this old one. Do the clean one up. Good to go. I'm gonna do some work for y'all tonight. All right, chat. It is a wrap here. We just finished the last vlog from yesterday. I am tired. I am about to go to sleep because I got work at 7:30 in the morning. And the coffee maker here don't got a programmer, but it does make better coffee, so I'm gonna have Evelyn make me some. But anyways, hope you enjoyed. Have a good night. Bye. Have a wonderful time.
I be looking picture perfect, someone get me on the cam. Hey, manifesting, not finessing. Pull up to the bank and I count up all my blessings. Stacking up these bands, you would think I'm playing Tetris. If you listen to my lyrics, then you might just learn a lesson.